Our priority is to make sure that our Vietnam veterans know that we're there for them, we see them, we hear them. We want them to be able to see that wall, to feel that wall, to basically bring them back to their brothers in arms at the end of the day.
By Veterans Day this month, that 3/4 scale replica of the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington will have traveled the length and breadth of our country for the 30th time. It will have been seen by hundreds of thousands of our countrymen, and being part of this salute to heroes who served in Vietnam is a very special opportunity for me.
On October 9th, 2025, the Babylon Vault Company unveiled their traveling Vietnam Wall to the public for the first time in Carroll County at the new Windsor Carnival grounds. Veterans, volunteers, and families alike came to celebrate and pay tribute to the fallen as well as those surviving. The unveiling was preceded by a live band, keynote speakers such as Oliver North and Harvey Barnum, as well as a variety of vendors that presented relics from the war, educational exhibits, and commemorative memorabilia. How important is it that the wall travels around the country, allowing so many people who can't get to D.C. to see the names and pay tribute?
I think that's very big, to be able to get around to the country, for people easier access to see it and see the scale model and feel what it is really like.
Well, it means a lot because I'll hate to say it, but there was somewhat of a negative attitude toward Vietnam veterans at one time, and now this gives more of a positive attitude to everything, where people can actually see and feel the issues, you know.
And what does it mean to you and your fellow veterans to come here and see the wall and pay tribute to the fallen?
It means a lot to know that our fellow veterans are being remembered. Unfortunately, I've lost 12 friends in the latest war, so to be able to come out and do this really means a lot to me. As long as somebody knows your name, you're never forgotten.
Well, I feel for the veteran who never came home, because I served as a combat medic in Vietnam, so therefore I saw the actions of what caused those problems, and I feel for their families, you know, that they never returned.
I was after Vietnam, but I feel like they were my brothers too, and we were all watching each other's back, and just kind of the kinship of the military.
What do you think the response and the reaction of the people attending this week, both veterans and non-veterans, will be?
I think it'll be very emotional, because for some people, they have never seen this, and once they hear stories from veterans, they'll realize that this is a really big thing. And I've seen a few tears today, so it brought me tears too, getting to see, like, I have a few people that I know in here because I'm involved with the Blue Ridge Honor Flight out of North Carolina, and I got to know a few people that are on this wall, and I got to know their story.
Pause and reflect on what they did, why they did it, and be thankful that they were willing to pay the ultimate sacrifice for the safety and freedom of you and me back here in the United States.
What do you hope non-veterans take away from visiting the traveling wall, seeing all the exhibits and hearing the speakers?
Well, I hope they understand that what the military does for this country, and that they support the military, because without it, we wouldn't be a free country. We wouldn't have borders. We would really have nothing. You know, we wouldn't have a freedom, and the military defines freedom for us.
That what we did was honorable.
I hope they develop a sense of patriotism, and that people out here, there's stuff bigger than them.
As I looked out here, I was amazed when I walked in here and saw all the people. As I looked at this crowd, this is what America's all about. I think this community is going to be tighter together after being here tonight and seeing that wall.
At this point, Decal Commander, please unveil the wall.